Hey guys, this is Irie Starcraft, and I'm going to be casting a 1 versus 1 tonight, and this game is going to be on Metalopolis, and it will be between Flipaments, the red Protoss, and his opponent will be tQorGETSLAMT, the blue Zerg, and both of these players are very highly ranked. TQ here, he is he's about 100 or 120th or so on the North American server in Master League, and Flipaments is about like number 70. And Flipaments is a Protoss player, whereas GETSLAMT, I think he's a random player for the most part. He seems to be playing all races occasionally, so he will be on Zerg this game. And I'm looking forward to this matchup. It should be very exciting. I will reveal who sent it to me after the game, as I do not know if they only save wins or not, or how that works. But either way, it looks like, let's see, yeah, standard gateway opening for Flipaments at 12, and getting out that other probe, and going to start scouting here. And meanwhile, GETSLAMT might just be saving up for a fast hatchery here. It looks like it, yeah, as this drone comes down to place the fast expansion down, and should likely be seeing another drone and a spawning pool quickly. No, he's going to just build up at 13 and get another spawning pool, it looks like, or get his first spawning pool, I should say. And so I wanted to say I'm sorry ahead of time if I'm a little rusty. I've been getting killed by these headaches lately, so I'm on this like medication now, and I'm kind of out of it a little bit, and it's part of the reason why I haven't been casting games. So it's like TQ is going to be trying to prevent any kind of cheese at his ramp down here. Now this game was before the most recent patch, so this was 1.1.3, so that was before, I think that was before they made it so that you could not simply use 2 pylons to block that. That still is a possibility in this version, but it looks like Flipaments was not going to be doing that, doing some mineral line harassment there with his probe, and meanwhile getting that cybernetics core out at his main. Looks like he's got, yeah, well, this drone is going to get in here to scout for GETSLAMT. And no tech really has been revealed yet for Flipaments, so he's going to try and keep that drone alive in there as long as he can. Uh-oh, the zealot is out, so drone is timed to start running away. And will he be throwing down an extractor on this to stay alive? We'll see, maybe later. But either way, both players, let's see, both players continuing to scout and D up here. Actually going to throw a pylon on the low ground here is Flipaments, so we probably are going to see a fast expansion, as I believe that would really be the only reason to throw down a pylon this early down here. Possibly we'll see a forge down here and a nexus to try and set up a sort of wall off over there. As the drone will be returning home, the Zergling will be sent out, perhaps try and get in to scout some more. But Flipaments has saved a bunch of minerals, and here comes the expansion. It looks like he's at about 500 minerals. So yeah, here we go. The expansion is down. He's going to be moving a couple of units down here. Looks like the scouter prevent any sort of scouting from this Zergling. And meanwhile, TQ getting possibly a little bit scared there. Now GETSLAMT, he did not see this at all. I'm going to double check here. Yeah, he did not see this expansion, so he is worried about a possible 4-gate or an early push here, and he's getting down 3 spine crawlers at his natural. He's got 2 Zerglings, and he's getting 12 more Zerglings, a bunch more Zerglings. So on the other hand, if he had gotten that scouting Zergling in here and seen this, he probably would have been spamming drones right now, but there's a good denial of the scout by Flipaments. So no real aggression yet. TQ is just playing it defensive, and now that he has these spine crawlers and these Zerglings, he will probably start to mass drones. Getting that layer tech just now. That layer tech is on the way, and for the Protoss player, still not much. Probes are being sent over to the expansion, which is just now being completed. So both players very, very defensive right now, and that leaves me time to blabber on about stuff, and we'll see if I can come up with anything interesting to talk to you guys about. As my brain feels sort of like mush right now. It's like when I take these I take these like they're, God, what are they? I don't even want to get into it. You guys don't want to know. It's not a cool thing, these headaches, but anyway. I am excited to be casting some more games. I'm looking forward to it. I've been super busy, and I'm going to be busy again for the next few days, but I'm trying to get as many games in as I can, and I definitely like to focus on team games, but I wanted to do a couple of 1v1s because they are fun as well. And I've been sent a bunch of 1v1s, and I haven't really done many of them, so hey, why not, right? And these are a couple of top-notch players, so this should be good. These guys are not pro-level players, I guess, but this is about pretty much as close to pro-level players as you can get without being a pro-level player in 1v1. As a highly ranked Master League player, basically. So Hydralisk then actually coming down for Get Slammed, and Hydralisk always very, very powerful against gateway units, as there are lots of sentries and stalkers, a couple of zealots in here. What is Flipaments going to do here? Is he going to try and be aggressive with this small army right here? I don't know if it's such a good idea because he's been focused so much on getting this expansion fully saturated. Doesn't have that much army-wise. I guess he was just clearing the watchtower there, trying to get a little bit of map control and vision, as TQ has the opposite watchtower and some overlords set up here. This overseer is just now, as I checked him, is going to move in to do some scouting, and there are 5 gateways in here, but make it 6 gateways and no tech structures yet. So this overseer, you know, probably just scoot on out of there. Not going to bother dropping a changeling or contaminating anything, as he has been revealed as dropping a changeling once your opponent knows your overseer is in there is not really that effective. Changelings are better when you're sneaky. So Flipaments looks like he will be pushing out. He's got a lot of sentries, a lot of stalkers now. He will have the chance to be pretty aggressive here. Now TQ is he's gonna have to fight on this creep. He's gonna have to be defensive. Try and use these spine crawlers. There's only one spine crawler here. Looks like he might have moved 2 of them over to this new base. So no, Flipaments is gonna wait here and try and reinforce some more units at this proxy pylon first, it looks like. But these sentries are just so dangerous right now for Get Slammed, because you guys all know the power of the force field. Being able to split up an army, so huge, and he doesn't have much to deal with this. He only has a few hydras here, a few zerglings down here. So desperately TQ trying to pump out some units, as the aggression is going to be on for Flipaments. If he attacked right now at either base, I have a feeling he might win this game, but he is continuing to dance back and forth between bases, not sure where he wants to attack, allowing Get Slammed more and more time to mass up more and more units. And I don't know, here we go. It looks like he is going to try and take this 3rd base here, and a couple of nice force fields going down. He didn't get much of a split though. These Hydralisks, with that range upgrade, they are able to do quite a bit of damage even from behind these force fields. And more force fields coming down, not bothering to split the army, instead trying to keep them at the back, but really trading eye for an eye right now with TQ. And it looks like Flipaments might actually, he's going to win this battle, and will he be able to destroy this hatchery, or will TQ be able to reinforce the time? More Hydralisks are coming in here. They still have 0-0 upgrades, and Flipaments stalkers, meanwhile, he has 1-1 upgrades on his ground army, so that's making a huge difference right now. More Zerglings are actually coming in now. Get Slammed is in desperation mode, and these stalkers pulling back. They probably didn't have to pull back right there, but they're going to reinforce with more stalkers, and it looks like Flipaments is going to continue the push here. So after about 10 minutes there of game time without hardly any action whatsoever, all of a sudden a pretty even exchange right there. And I feel like Flipaments, he attacked a little bit too late and he retreated a little bit too soon, I think there, but TQ, nice job pumping out some units at the last possible minute to defend that, and it looks like Flipaments has teched up 2 Colossus. So Colossus is on the way out here, and we do not have Extended Thermal Lance being researched just yet. probably will see that soon if he's going to go for the Colossi. And a couple more sentries and zealots going to be reinforcing this. He is getting that blink, is just now about to finish, and now TQ, I'm just going to call him TQ. I know TQ is like a clan, but I can't just call him Get Slammed. I don't know why, because it doesn't seem right for me. I have to say TQ or Get Slammed, and that's really long. So I'm going to call him TQ. So anyone else who's in TQ, I'm sorry that I'm calling Get Slammed TQ, but if I do one of your games, I'll call you TQ. So how about that? All right, looks like some Zerglings going to be coming up here to check out what's the dealio, and there's 4 cannons coming down. So by the time, if those cannons come down, these Zerglings won't be able to do much, and they're going to try and get away, and it looks like the force field's not quick enough there to trap the Zerglings. One more force field there, and maybe another here, and that would have been Zergling genocide, but the Hydralisks are going to run away. I'm surprised not giving chase right there. I'm surprised Flipaments actually not giving chase in that, because Hydralisks so slow off a creep. Look at this, it takes them forever to get back here. TQ need to put a creep tumor, and he's like reading my mind right now. The last time I went to see his overseer, and as soon as I clicked on it, he moved it. So this is a little bit weird, TQ. I'm in your head right now, and this is weird. So anyway, Flipaments, he does have 2 Colossi now. This army's starting to look very beefy, the Protoss Mega Ball. And he's starting to approach maximum capacity here at 153. Meanwhile, TQ is the same. He's at 162. He's approaching capacity, but he does not have the Spire. Actually, is just going to be finishing here soon, and he's going to need that desperately to deal with these Colossi. Because if you have enough roaches, actually roaches can be effective against Colossi in large enough numbers. With that speed, they can sneak up and snipe Colossi pretty well, but they will be taking lots of damage in the process, and the potential for force fields can be devastating against that. But Burrow can counter those force fields, and the Zergling's going to come up and clean up this Zealot and Proxy Pylon that was at this watchtower, and Flipaments is just going to send his entire army down here to deal with one Overlord that's pooping some creep out there. But Get Slammed is going to fall back. Not going to take that opportunity to come in here excuse me, and try and do some damage. Instead, going to fall back, knowing that he has the economic advantage right now. He's got a 5th base out here that's already mining. The 4th base is not mining.